Hello, welcome back. On this lesson, we're gonna see how we exercise the self authentication. All right. So, and this would be very quick one because we have everything in place already. So basically, we have our token endpoint that we're gonna be using, and we have actually set up a service to service authentication, which we call client credentials. And we have this already set up on our Keycloak side. And we actually just need to grab our secret token, client secret, and our client ID, and just call the OpenID endpoint. And this should give us a access token. And just to simplify this process here, so basically that is very common to all the APIs that are third-party APIs that our system consumes. So we go to let's say a console and register our client, and then you grab the client ID and client secret and add to our application configuration, and you just call that third-party API with our application credentials, and this third part will validate our credentials and return us a access token. And with this access token, we are able to go and consume the API that we want to access. In our case, we want to access our backend, right? So, but everything would go through our authentication gateway because it's the only entrance to our private network. Let's very quick exercise that. So this is very simple. On our README, we have this curl command here that we basically need to call it as a post, right, for our token endpoint. That's why we created that endpoint on our last video. And we just go through that. Let's say that our grant type is client credentials. This type is grant type is client credentials rather than code that you had before. Let's just look at it. What we had before, grant type, it was authorization code. And this time we are just using our client credentials, right? And then we pass our credentials and client secret, and this should be just enough to grab a access token. And then you can see that we got the response here, and this response is very similar to what you had before. We have the access token, and so just grab it here and put it here. So we have the access token, and we have the scope, and what else we have here? The token type and the refresh. We have the expiry time and the refresh expiry in, and with this we are just able to grab this access token and perform requests to our backend, which we are gonna see how we perform this in the next video. So see you.